the librarian who stopped history's greatest thief. Imagine a treasure worth over $1 billion. It's not gold bars or diamonds. It's a collection of ancient, irreplaceable manuscripts, the very DNA of human history. For years, a shadow moved through the world's most secure archives, leaving behind empty shelves and a trail of forged documents. They called him the Unstoppable Thief. He wasn't a common criminal. He was a ghost. But he made one mistake. He didn't account for a librarian with a sharp eye and the courage to follow a hunch into the dark. The year was 1994. The location, the Girolamini Library in Naples, Italy, a place where the walls are lined with over 300,000 volumes, some dating back to the dawn of the printing press. It's a labyrinth of knowledge, but by the time our story begins, it has become a crime scene in slow motion. Thousands of books were vanishing, replaced by high-quality fakes that could fool almost anyone. The thief was systematic, stripping the library of its soul, piece by piece. Enter our protagonist. While the world saw a quiet academic, she was actually a master of detail. During a routine inventory, she noticed a single discrepancy, a slight mismatch in the binding of a 16th century astronomical text. It was too perfect, too new. She began to pull at the thread, and the entire deception started to unravel. She realized this wasn't an isolated theft. It was an organized, multi-million-dollar operation involving insiders and international black markets. As she dug deeper, the unstoppable thief realized someone was on his trail. The tension shifted from the dusty aisles of the library to the streets of Naples. She was followed. She received anonymous warnings. The stakes weren't just about books anymore, they were about her safety. But she knew that if she stopped, history would be lost forever. She began working past midnight, cross-referencing auction house catalogs from London to New York, tracing the bloodline of the stolen treasures. The climax of our story happens in the dead of night. Working with a small, trusted team of investigators, she set a trap. They monitored black market activity, waiting for the thief to move a specific, high-value Galileo manuscript. When the moment came, it wasn't a high-speed chase. It was a silent, tactical takedown in a dimly lit warehouse. The ghost was finally given a name, and the scale of the crime was revealed. Over 4,000 ancient books had been stolen, worth an estimated $1 billion. Because of one librarian's refusal to look away, the majority of the Girolamini collection was recovered. The thief is behind bars, and the library is once again a sanctuary for history. It's a reminder that the greatest defenders of our past aren't always soldiers or police sometimes. They are the quiet guardians in the archives, who refuse to let the truth be stolen. Thank you for joining us for this first deep dive into the shadows of history. If you enjoyed this journey, hit the subscribe button and join the thrill seekers. Our search for the truth is just beginning. Every Sunday, we bring you a new investigation that the history books were too afraid to print. Check out our next story dropping next week, the $50M mob heist. I'm your host for Midnight True Thrills. The truth is out there, even in the dark.